how things have gone thus far, my decision is for us to stay as friends.
Thank you.
I hope. This is the only one I hope for, that this is editing, because that is mad. For her to say, "Oh, we're now friends." No, babe. You don't get a choice in this. you don't get a choice to choose what we're gonna be. You know what I mean? Like, Linda, what was your thoughts to that specific comment? I just wanted to hear about that specific comment.
Yeah. So when I heard that, that was actually going to be part of my comment about the situation too. I had to pause and actually laugh out loud. Like, I had to pause. I was so embarrassed for her when she said that too. Like, talk about the secondhand embarrassment, because honey, you did not have a choice. Jason made the choice for you. Somebody said bachelor. Like, no, Kyra thought this was the Bachelorette, and like, she was the prize and she had her pick of the litter. Like, honey, no, Jason made that choice, sweetie. Jason told you no. Jason chose Liz. And she's like, and my decision is, the decision has been made, my dear. It was just like, it was crazy. When I heard that, I was just like, man, how the veneer just sheds, how the veil just drops. All of that was bravado. All of this hot girl, pretty girl was bravado. First of all, when she wore that bathing suit and nobody cared, not near an eye, like, maybe they looked for a second, but like, those dudes were not really checking for Kyra like that. Like, she thinks she's in a different league. Like, don't get me wrong, Kyra is a beautiful woman, but like, there are also levels to like beautiful women too. You know what I'm saying? And like, she fits in a certain slot of the pretty girls. And like, she's a pretty girl, but she's not the kind of pretty girl that like the dudes, like every dude is going to like trip over. She's probably a pretty girl for like certain kinds of, certain levels of men. Like, she's the hot girl. But in other situations, like, there will be another hot girl that's hotter. You know what I mean? And so Kyra did not realize her position. And when she said that my decision is to be friends, like, I'm glad that Jason did not get petty with it, because he could have gotten petty with it. All he said was, thank you. Like, he could have gotten petty and said, I already told you that I chose Liz. So there's really no decision, but okay. I'm glad to hear it. You know what I mean? Like, I would have gotten kind of petty like that, admittedly, but like, that was just crazy. That was crazy. And it really just shows that like, her ego it's just an act. It doesn't come from inside. And that's probably why she waffles so much and she plays these kind of games, because when you're secure with yourself, you don't need to play these kind of games, And if a guy doesn't choose you, it would have been a real boss move to come back in with AJ, like, still here, Jason. You know what I mean? Like, still here, and not even not even pay it any mind, and just move on with AJ and not even give Jason any play. That would have been the real boss move. But the second you call and you're like, I need to get closure, I need to understand so if I would have said this, would your response? And he was like, nope. And that's when she lost all her power. Like, to me, I think she's like taking notes from like these dating channels that like tell women how to act and like tell women these false, give women these false advice of like how to be a boss and like how to run circles around men. No, because in the real world, you're dealing with real people, and you can never predict what someone's response is going to be to your behavior. And Jason pulled the rug out from under her, and she was on some different cloud, thinking she was living in some alternate reality where she was thinking she had all the power. And the reality is, people can pull the rug out from under you. People don't always behave in a way that you expect them to behave. People have their own motivations. People have their own wants and needs. And if you're not, because she is emotionally unavailable, if you're not able to understand that, it's because she is emotionally unavailable. So she couldn't really like understand when Jason said, I'm looking for something deeper. Like, he probably was. Like, he was looking for like more. Like, all she was giving him was face and questions. A pretty girl with a bunch of questions to ask me, a bunch of questions to interrogate me with. Like, it's not even fun. Like, he even was like, I feel like this is an interrogation. Like, when guys say that, like, that is not a good thing to hear from a guy when he tells you he feels like he's being interrogated. Like, it's going south. Like, and so I don't know. Hopefully she can look back and like learn from this. But like I also feel like when she asked him, if I had said this, would it have changed your mind? I feel like that was also her ego too, because she's kind of trying to get validation that like she was in control, and it was just a matter of like her not saying the right thing or her delivery. And if she had done something different, she would have been successful with manipulating the situation. And like it was just all about her ego, and it was just so sad to watch, because on the face value she seems like she is confident, or you would expect that, but really she's not at all.
Appreciate it. Let me get some people that are waiting in the room I see as well. Hello Jay, you're right. Is it Jay? Is it correct if I said it correctly? Yeah. Hey
Yes,
Jay, you're right.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. Let me know if I'm too loud. I get to yell in. Sorry.
No, you're good.
All right. Yeah, it's Jay.
Appreciate you, Jay. Let me ask you a question while you're there. So we're asking the question right now, specifically about the comment that Kyra made. In fact, let me play the clip so everyone can see it. I've got it now, so let me play the clip for you guys, and you can answer the question for me. Actually, I have to just move it a little bit here because we're a little bit behind.
And Liz.
Okay. Based on how things have gone thus far, my decision is for us to stay as friends.
Thank you.
It gets better every time I watch it.